the brutality with which the Chinese government is pursuing a zero COVID policy, it's all about their reputation, because lockdowns were the Chinese model. They originated in China, and way too many Western countries embraced them, including the United States. But now the credibility of that entire approach is, well, I think it's shot, but they apparently think that if they can lock down and eliminate the virus, no matter the human cost, that seems to me what's going on. Like, he's willing to starve the people of Shanghai. Is that too strong?
I'm not surprised anything they do, because the true nature of dictators and communist-like and fascist leaders, they all like that. They do not value human life. They do not respect any human dignity. I went to college in Shanghai, worked there for 3 years. I was in Shanghai for 7 years. It breaks my heart to watch every night what my friends are posting on WeChat. I couldn't say anything, but I watch their videos, their posting, and they have money. They cannot buy food. How can you rely on government for delivering food to 26 million people?
Yeah.
And so there's some people are, starving to death, especially if you don't have a legal residence permit in Shanghai to live there. You don't get delivered food. And they can be migrant workers. They're very vulnerable population. And also old people live by themselves. If they need the medicine, you need to access hospital care. The hospitals are not opening to receive people, who need emergency care. And you have to get tested before you go to the ICU. But sometimes people just die in waiting.
Yeah.
Because it takes 4 hours to have a test results back. It's not based on science. So this is like a paranoia. She wants to show the world his iron face works. He promised world we're going to have zero COVID. How could you have a zero COVID, declare war on a virus? Or you might change it to something else. But he wants to show the world his approach works, and he doesn't care about human life. Actually, in fact, 45 cities today, not just Shanghai, 45 cities, about 380 million people are under lockdown.
Yeah.
And you don't hear about them.
Yeah.
I have been calling out the free world to say we need to come out to condemn CCP's brutality and inhuman lockdown against their own people. We condemn all dictators, right? Why can't we condemn, CCP right now?
So we're what you're saying is we're seeing the violence and brutality in Shanghai because it's the wealthiest city in China, but it's happening all over the place in China.
Yes, it's like 1/4 of China population. It's nuts. It's madness. You have a few cases in your city, then they're going to shut down a whole bunch of people. And they take you out of your homes to go to quarantine camps, include college students who have no symptoms. And then there's, of course, when you give government so much more power, then they can do lots of abuses, right?
Yeah.
Like I read this girl living alone was, raped and then killed by the white guard. The people who dress up in all white now, like police or whatever government, people. And they do lots of crimes. And nobody cannot even report them. It's not stuff gets censored. I saw lots of videos. I want to go there, click on it, watch it. Said, this, violates our regulation. So I cannot even see it. I don't know how many people died under this lockdown.
So you called it the White Guard, and that's a reference to the Red Guard from the Cultural Revolution, and it was the students.
Yeah, younger people who believe in regime. Another thing is similar to Mao's Cultural Revolution, that she is passing out little red books of his instead of Mao's little red books. He's passing out his Chairman Xi's thoughts for people to study all over China. Hey, what do you do when you get locked down? Study Xi's thoughts.
Yeah.
And everywhere people are studying. And so you can get a better social credit score and get a promotion. And people, my friends, some of them, they're my generation, they know, wow, cultural revolution is happening in China again, 2.0.
Yeah.
History repeating itself because we just have let them to control all the narratives, all the press, all the social media, and condition all the younger generation who even don't know Tiananmen Square massacre happened, and they're supporting the regime because their life is pretty comfortable after economic reform. And this is a wake-up call for lots of Chinese, like holy, it's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And people are committing suicide, especially young people. They don't get it. It's like, what is my meaning of my life? I cannot eat. I'm hungry, and I cannot go out get fresh air, and I'm socially isolated. No family support. This shows them jump out of buildings. Oh,
Yeah.
so sad to see.